Well, it is the first of its kind in the nation, a pharmacy selling prescription drugs and also marijuana.
It's in Camden, and that's where we find our Waukesha Bailey to tell us more about it.
We are inside one of the newest dispensaries here in Camden, Camden Apothecary, which is an extension of Bell Pharmacy, which is really cool. And joining us is owner Anthony Minetti. How are you today?
I'm doing great, Waukesha. Thanks for getting me up this early.
Yeah. When we talk about this being one of the oldest pharmacies, Bell Pharmacy that is, we see that you still have a lot of those bottles from almost 100 years ago.
Yes.
Is that what we're looking at?
Yeah, everything that we see here is really a representation of the history of pharmacy over the last 100+ years. One of the great things about Bell Pharmacy and now Camden Apothecary is, of course, the history. You know, we're the oldest pharmacy in Camden at almost 100 years old. But what's also unique about our facility is we're the only facility that was dispensing cannabis prior to its prohibition in 1937. And here we are again doing it in, God, 2024. So. And
look what you're holding in your hand. Like, you came across that. How did that come about?
Well, when we bought this pharmacy, the previous two families that owned it really didn't throw away anything. So that was challenging in some ways, but great in others. And we came across this label, tincture of cannabis, and I thought to myself, first, am I even allowed to have this? But what a neat thing to have. And I took the label off and saved it. And when New Jersey started talking about legalization, I remember this label, and that's how the whole idea came about and brought us to where we are today.
And we cannot not talk about the product, right?
That's
so
right.
Can you kind of give us a little tour here?
What we have here is our bud bar, and we have a whole array of product, all different flavors, strains, types, and we think it's important when our guests are investing in a purchase that they understand what it is that they're getting, and the bud bar allows them the opportunity to actually sample and see what they're buying. Our bud tenders will show the product. We can flash it here. There's a magnifying glass so you can really see what it is that you're purchasing. We have the smell jar, of course, that lets you get a sense of the taste and the aroma, because as we all know, there are so many different types of cannabis. You're really not just buying one, you're having to sample it first, like a fine liquor or a fine cigar.
That's a great way to put it, but what if you don't want to go with, I guess, the traditional way of using cannabis for someone else? What else do you have?
Well, of course, we've got you covered, right? So over here, for the non-smokers, we have all the different forms for those that don't want to smoke but still want to enjoy the benefits of cannabis, either medically or recreationally. It comes in gummies, which they have us call lozenges now. It comes in vape pens. It comes in concentrates. So there are all different types of product, all different forms of the product that allow consumption in ways that go beyond just the traditional inhalation of the smoked product, which of course many don't like to smoke anymore, and that's probably a good thing.
Well, this is so amazing, and for anyone who is interested at coming down here to Camden Apothecary, I mean, even just to take a look at this facility, we will have all of that information on our website at cbsphiladelphia.com. Waukesha Bailey, CBS News, Philadelphia.